I'm going to show you how quick it is to set up a test in EverConvert.ai in under 5 minutes. So let's start the timer. Firstly, we're going to grab the URL that we want to test. So I've gone into Go High Level. You can go into ClickFunnels, Kajabi. Just grab the URL that you want to test. It works with any funnel builder. And then click Continue to Element Selection. Once we've done that, we're going to select the element we want to test. I'm going to suggest the headline, because the headline will make the biggest lift in leads and sales on the page. And then I'm going to select the URL of the page that they're going to go to after they opt in for my free lead magnet here. So I'm going to click Continue. And then it's going to ask me who my avatar is. So I'm just going to say online coaches. And then what am I selling? I'm selling a free book, how to scale to 8 figures. Okay. And it's also going to scrape all the information from the landing page anyway. So I can click Generate Variations. It's going to grab all those details. While it's generating that, we're only a minute in and we're already generating our variations. Now, Anik Singhal has used this. He's done over $100 million in revenue. He said in 25 years, he has never tested the words on his page. Why? Because it's slow, it's painful, and it feels like a part-time job, right? So he installed this, hasn't even logged into it. He got 58% more leads, which worked out an extra 1,000 leads per month that he didn't have to pay a penny for. Now, if you got an extra 1,000 leads this month that you didn't have to pay for, like how much was that actually worth to you? If each lead cost $10, is that worth like $10,000 to you this month, or maybe more? So it's nearly finished creating those variations. Another example is John from Kingdom 320. He got 124% more leads, qualified leads that were already making over 6 figures a year. And he did that in 14 days and without doing any other offers or increasing his ad spend. So you can see it's created these variations already. So what's going to happen is we're going to be able to test all these variations on the page. I'm just going to copy this little piece of code here. I'm going to put in a little header tracker. So whatever builder you're using, you just go to the global settings of your thing and go header tracker and just copy and paste this. You don't need to be a techie or a developer. Just copy and paste that little piece of code and hit save. So once I've hit save on there, it just takes a second. There we go, that's saved. And then I'm going to go back over here and just make sure it's working. I'm going to click verify. And when I click verify, it should come up and it just said, hey, it says verified. So I can now click continue. And then I just want to check that the variations are working. So I'm just going to click preview on one of them to have a quick look. So just looking on here, discover the unique line system. So there we go. It's testing one of the variations. And that's how it will look when it actually goes live. Now, then I'm going to click go live. I'm going to say each lead is worth $100. I click save and continue. And then I'm going to click save again. And there we go. The test is live. That is it. That took, so stop the clock. That took 3 minutes and 28 seconds to launch a test that now, if I didn't log in again for another 6 months, this test would still be getting better. And I'll show you why and how that works as well. If you see on here, right, this was one of the tests that we did. It had 95% statistical significance and it declared a winner. And then automatically it went, hey, now we're going to create a new test based off that winner. And it continues to get better and better. And then it found another winner. So then it created another test and it keeps going and going and going. So if we go back to our test here, you can see in here, these are all the new headlines that it's come up with. Now, the thing that makes it really powerful is this becomes a 24/7 testing engine where you are being able to test all these different hooks / headlines. And when you test them, if they don't work, it automatically then finds that early, cuts it, and then archives it down here. And then it will create a new variation to test. So instead of wasting ad spend on things that don't work, it automatically understands early on what's not working, cuts it, and then creates new variations. And that's why we're able to test hundreds of variations in a month versus 1 or 2 and get winners a lot quicker, which means you get more leads, you get more sales without increasing your ad spend, without changing your offer, without launching more ads. And this is a bit that most people never do because it's usually slow, hard, and painful. But now you can do it in 3 minutes and 28 seconds, and then you never even have to touch it again. So if you want to try this out for yourself, you can try it completely free. We only win when you win. So what that means is you can test this on your site, and then if it doesn't get an increase in conversions for you, then you just cancel before the end of the 14-day trial. If it's not very clear that you're already getting more leads and sales, then you can just extend the trial for free. We will not charge you a penny until it's making you money, right? So we only win when you win. Go and click the button around this video and sign up for free right now and test it out for yourself.